بلش السبورت على التويتر والفيسبوك جروب يكبر شوي. عنا اكيد تويتر سبورت، وكمان نحكوا عن الفاينل الليله على الفيسبوك فان بيج تبعتنا على اللوجين، وكمان تويتر بيج. هلا رح نحكي شوي سبور. هلا لكل ما بيحبوا سبور وبدهم يحضروا الماتش وبعد ما بيعرفوا كثير عن الفرق، رح نحكي اكثر عن هالفرق. فرق كثير كبار بيوروب كروس يعني سنتشري، من اهم فرق يلي قاطعه على يوروب. مانشستر يونايتد اكيد اللي ربحوا السنه البطوله بانجلترا الانجلش بريمير ليج بريكورد كثير امبرسيف، 23 وينز 11 دراز و4 لوسز. فريق كان عم بيخسر الستار تبعه من سنتين كريستيانو رونالدو لريال مدريد، وما أليكس فيرغسون الكوتش ذا ميثيكال كوتش اوف مان يونايتد ما كان عم بيزيد اديشنز كثير مهمه على الفريق غير ذا ليتل بي تشيتشاريتو خافير هرنانديز يلي هي واز ا ريفيليشن ذس سيزون مع 21 جول ب 44 ابيرنسز. وكمان ديمتر برباتوف ذا سليبينج جاينت كان مع 22 جول ب 42 appearances. هلا عم نشوف ذا فيديو اوف مان يونايتد ذس يير يلي كانوا عن جد امبرسيف ران. رح نحكي اكثر ستاتس. We're gonna take a call from أنتوني سمعان, the writer of the blog the Football Supernova.com يلي هلا صار معنا جاهز على الخط. He's a dear friend of mine and بحب كثير his opinion on football, فمشان هيك رح نحكي معه. Hi Anthony.
Hi Philippe,
how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Anthony, big game tonight.
It's a huge game. Awachi, thank you for having me on the show.
Of course.
And hopefully tonight we're going to see a great game. First of all, this is a huge game for one very big reason, because Man United are looking to get their 4th Champions League, and Barcelona are looking for the same as well.
Yeah.
And for that reason, it's looking like it's going to be a huge game, and especially because it's at Wembley. Both teams won their first Champions Leagues at Wembley, and the last time any team won a Champions League at Wembley was Barcelona back in 1992, and the first time a team won a Champions League at Wembley was in 1968 with Man United.
True, very true. لكن
history-wise, you know, it's a huge game. وهلا the teams now, it's a different gameplay. فإنشالله tonight we'll see a great
How about
game.
a small rundown of the season تبع Man United, the ups and downs. أول season كانت up and down, بعدين شوي تحسن الوضع. The unsung hero يلي هو خافير هرنانديز.
أول season United can see really low expectations. لأنه they didn't really sign any great players. They signed 3 players. يلي هن بيبي, he's a very unknown player. يلي he
It is
didn't
a flop,
perform at
considered
all.
a flop.
هيدا he's considered a flop. وكان في كمان كريس سمولينج من فولهام, وبعدين كان في تشيتشاريتو يلي اجى from Mexico. At the beginning of the season it was mixed, لأنه كان في كتير draws. At the same time كان في some victories, but Man United this season they did not perform in the way that supporters are used to Man United performing. However, still besides that, they're a very efficient team, and I think it was thanks to Sir Alex Ferguson that
they kept the team together.
won the league.
أكيد. How about Barcelona? شو رأيك ببرشلونة this season?
Barcelona I can say they're a flawless team. There's very few flaws in that team. When you see the way they play in their league, they dominate teams, they beat them. They don't only play entertaining football, but they also completely mark out the opposition. It'll be really tough tonight for Man United, but it's looking like a good game.
But do you think is Liga it's a two-horse race between Real Madrid and Barcelona?
Well, it has become that. You know, if you look at the statistics over the past few years, it's always going to be Real Madrid and Barcelona as the top 2. If you want to be a bit even, you can say the same about the Premier League. It's been Man United, Chelsea for the past 6 years, and no one else. First and second. So it depends on the way you want to look at things.
One more question. Probable lineups تبع الفريقين.
Barcelona, I think they're going to stick to the same 4-3-3 formation, the usual, with the same back 4, يلي هن Alves, Puyol, Piqué, and I think Abidal will start, even though people say he wouldn't. The midfield are the same 3. You have Busquets, who is the holding midfielder, giving the freedom to the 2 of the greatest footballers in the world at the moment. Iniesta and Xavi. And بعدين عندك the lethal 3 up front, اللي هن Pedro, Messi, and David Villa. So that's looking like the
a problem formation.
lineup.
How about Sir Alex Ferguson? هون شوي يمكن ضايع.
I think actually Man United fans know a bit what this formation is going to be. It's going to be the same team that beat Schalke and the same team that beat Chelsea. رح يكون Van der Sar in goal. Back in defense, you have Fabio, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, and Evra. The midfield will have Valencia, Carrick, Giggs, and Park. Rooney will be supporting Chicharito up front.
Okay, one last question before we talk about the Football Supernova. هيك شوي صغيرة. رح أسألك key players today from both teams. If you had to name two key players, different makers.
Well, from each team.
From each team.
For Man United, the key player is actually Ryan Giggs. If Ryan Giggs performs well, then Man United will perform well. Whereas for Barcelona, it's very simple. It's Lionel Messi. When he plays and he plays well, then it's very difficult to stop him.
We have a compilation for Leo Messi's goals now. I don't know if we've seen it. بس خلينا نحكي شوي عن your blog. That it's a new blog and it's gathering lots of views. كثير من الأشخاص يلي هلا إذا حابين تشوفوا كثير articles حلوين فوتوا هلا على www.thefootballsupernova.com. أنتوني خبرنا شوي عن البلوج.
بلشت البلوج about 2 months ago. And I just started it up because I used to write a lot, and I have a big passion for football. So I started writing about different articles, different topics, and I started realizing that it's actually going quite far, and people from random countries like Singapore and Eritrea and Ethiopia and then other parts of Europe, the UK and Ireland are going into it in their thousands. So it's only been 2 months, but it's looking good so far.
And we can follow you on Twitter كمان or على Facebook, right?
Yes, the address is @footy FOOTY Supernova, and you can follow me, and I keep up to date with everything.
Thank you, Anthony. Anthony Sim'an, the writer of thefootballsupernova.com, for having my friend كمان Anthony. رح نكون هلا مع بريك صغير. من بعد البريك رح نشوف شوي شو صرتوا عم تعملوا على تويتر وعلى فيسبوك، ونشوف اخر اكيد فيديو هو البرومو فاينل للتشامبيونز ليج فاينل between Manchester United and Barcelona.